It all started with them, my special people. Let me start by my special person, or who I'll be referring to as my special person, for anonymity's sake. She was born in 1938. My maternal grandfather, Jiddo Mustafa, was also born this year. My special person in Jiddo ended up being the most important people in the world to me. As soon as I moved to Lebanon, according to my parents, at least, the first person I met was my special person. She raised me, cared for me. She was someone I always looked forward to seeing, someone who protected me and made me feel safe at times of worry, during difficult times in general. My special person was my best friend. As for Jiddo Mustafa, he was my personal Wikipedia, an enlightenment philosopher, to me at least, always teaching me about the realities of the world and how to act. He gave me candy in secret, always making me laugh, smile. He told me old Lebanese jokes, always making me laugh. Sometimes I'd make him mad. I'd nag him. I'd annoy him relentlessly. But for the most part, life was good. And then, Alzheimer's happened. According to the World Health Organization, or the WHO, Alzheimer's disease is a progressive neurological disorder that affects memory, thinking, and behavior. And according to ADI, or Alzheimer's Disease International, as of 2020, the disease affects over 55 million people worldwide, with a new case developing every 3 seconds. Around 2 years ago, my Jiddo had an accident, one that affected his mental health and led him to getting Alzheimer's. His Alzheimer's acted quickly. He immediately began forgetting everything he did, and within a few months, basically forgot me. Sometimes he'd remember my name, random events, he'd state random ideas, the few thoughts that still lingered in his deteriorating brain. But for the most part, his memory was gone. As for my special person, she got Alzheimer's when I was still quite young, around 6 years old. My special person's Alzheimer's was quite different from Jiddo's. Hers was more progressive, nothing but slight symptoms at first. She began by forgetting simple tasks like brushing her teeth, for example, and has now, due to the effect of time, forgotten almost everything, including me. The slowness of the disease did not ease the pain. It only stretched it out, prolonged it even. Both of these experiences were profoundly painful, perhaps the hardest I've ever faced. My Jiddo struggle and my special person's battle with Alzheimer's felt like watching time steal pieces of them, leaving behind echoes of who they once were. I will never forget the way their light flickered, the way memories slipped through their fingers like sand. I will never forget the way my parents took care of my Jiddo and of my special person, the way they fed them when they couldn't eat, held their hand even when they couldn't feel. I will never forget how careful I had to be when I was around them, or my thoughts when I was around them, how I questioned my life and all the steps we were taking to be careful around them. I mean, could they even hear me? Did they even know I visited them? To be honest, I don't think they knew I was there. However, something took away my doubts. My doubts suddenly disappeared. It was the level of affection my parents had for them. It taught me a pivotal concept, for my parents' devotion wasn't about what was easy. It was about showing up and caring for them, even when things became difficult. This realization made my doubts completely disappear. And thus, since then, regardless of their Alzheimer's, I still always visit them. Though I do nothing, I just sit there. But I am there, next to my special person's bed and my Jiddo's grave. It turned out that love outlives time, outlives memories, and will always bind us together. For love isn't about remembering everything we've been through together. Being humane is essential in our lives. So let me explain to you one major message, a message I believe everyone should keep in mind at all times. Love isn't a word or a feeling. It's about showing up even when the memories fade. Thank you.